Hey there. The video that's hooked to this problem might not show it, but if you go to 7.2 and pull up the notes, I actually have one, two, three, four examples on how to do the ones with coefficients. So again, that's 7.2. It's the last four problems, or what you want to look at if you want some more examples beyond what I'm about to do here. So the first thing you do with any factoring problem is look and see if there is a greatest common factor. Our limiting number in this case is 10. The only things that go into it is 2 and 5. So I know the best I could get out of here is a 2. So we'll go 2, and then that's going to leave me an 8x squared plus 18x, and then minus 5. So that at least got our coefficients a little bit smaller. And then remember, this is where we go a times c. And so I'll go 8 times negative 5. That's going to give me a negative 40. And then I'm looking for two numbers that multiply to be negative 40 because we have to account for that 8. And then add to be the 18 in the middle. So it's kind of like what we do when this is a 1, where we do what multiplies to the end and adds to the middle. But now if there's a number out here that's not 1, we have to account for it. So what multiplies to be negative 40 and adds to be 18 would be a 20 and a negative 2. From there are two methods for doing this. Back in the section that I had here. So the first one is magic method, and then the second one is AC method. I'll go ahead and show AC method for this, and if you prefer magic, you can go back and watch the video or check out the notes for that. I'm just going to draw a little arrow down to remind myself to put that 2 back in front and just worry about these terms right here for a second. So x squared, I'll rewrite that 18 as plus 20x minus 2x, so I'm just giving it a different look, and minus 5. Now that I have those four terms, I can do the grouping method that we learned in 7.1. So greatest common factor for 8x squared and 20x is going to be a 4x, and 2x plus 5 is what would be left over. I always like to kind of distribute back and double check myself. I'm going to need to get another 2x plus 5 so I can factor that up front. That helps me see that right here I need to pull out a negative 1 from those second two terms to make the two things in the parentheses match. Once I have these matching, then I can bring that out front, and it'll leave behind a 4x minus 1, and then 2 comes down front. That's that GCF that we don't want to forget. While I'm here, why don't I just go ahead and do magic method as well. So for that version, we duplicate the 8 in front, and then we reduce. It's the same step to here. We still have to find the 20 and the negative 2. So plus 20 and then minus 2. And since I have an extra 8 floating around, I have to reduce that out. It looks like I can reduce 4 of it there, and then 8 times 2, I can reduce 2 of it there. 4 times 2, there's the extra 8. And then simplifying, I would get 4 goes into 8, 2x, 4 goes into 20 plus 5, so there's that. 2 goes into 8, 4x, 2 goes into 2 once, and there's that. So either method works just fine. Pick one of the versions and just get good at that one. Hopefully that helps.